General nerdery.
Welcome to the General Nerdery trailer part. Still haven't thought of how to do the intros to these, but here we are.
Yeah, we got to come up with some name better than the
Actually
trailer
talk.
park too. It's too generic for talking about trailers.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying you pointed at me and I started talking.
That's true.
Which is our usual intro, so that's not actually that wild. Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Tyler.
Mac's with us.
Hi.
I'm Mac.
So, trailers.
We watched 4.
We watched Flash, Star Trek, Strange New World Season 2, Barbie, and Skull Island.
What order do we want to go in?
Let's just go in that order, because I just said it that way.
Flash. I really wish Ezra Miller wasn't such a terrible person.
It has me feeling so fucking ambivalent about this. Mac, I don't remember if you've been on here on any of the times we've talked about Ezra Miller.
Yes, once.
Okay, so, not going to dive into it because obviously we talked about this before, but they kidnapped people.
Yes.
That didn't happen. Yes, that happened.
That's... Like, everything else I feel sympathy for. Like, they obviously had some kind of breakdown and thought they were Jesus Christ at one point. So they're the Flash and Jesus, which is a resume. But they kidnapped people. Okay, but trailer itself. Michael Keaton's in it. Otherwise, I don't super care.
I mean, this shows us more of everything we were already able to guess at. That
It's Flashpoint.
Well, and like Flash lands in a universe where his parents are alive, but like there's another Flash. Like he's just showing up and trying to like take over this life for a second, and
There's another Flash. There's a Supergirl, but no Superman, so who knows? I mean, we see bits of how Man of Steel is going to be different. I still don't know who's the actor who plays Zod?
Michael Shannon.
Is Michael Shannon in this movie, or are they just using images from Man of Steel?
No, I think he's in this movie, but I'm pretty sure I saw an interview where he wasn't really explained to how he's even showing up again. Like, apparently he was in the interview, he's like, look, I thought my character died, but like they brought me in and I said these lines and they got my head to put it on the Zod body. And
Okay, I get that sometimes that's what happens with movies, but it always kind of bums me out when the actors are openly like, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't really care they paid me. Like, it just kind of brings the mood down. I forgot what 2 was. I'm sorry. It's been a long week.
I mean, I know I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to watch it very quickly within it being out. I just don't know if that means quickly within it being out in theaters or out to stream. It's still kind of a toss-up at this point.
The problem is, I honestly think if Michael Keaton hadn't been in this, they would have just scrapped the movie. Mm-hmm. But 1, they had scrapped his other fucking movie that he was going to be in, because he was going to be in Batgirl. And then 2, they've put so much energy into, like, halfway through, we're like, Flash movie. By the way, do you remember that Michael Keaton as Batman is in this?
Mac, your thoughts? You watched it with us.
I will probably watch it when it's streaming.
Yeah, I'm not paying for this.
I'm usually a fan of Batman, but not feeling it on this one.
This one didn't show Affleck near as much as the other ones did.
I don't think we're going to get a lot of Affleck time. There's just too much happening already. They're trying to do 3 movies at once.
Yeah, I think he's mostly just going to be in the beginning, and then we have the other Batman from the other timeline.
Supergirl looks fun.
Yeah.
But I just like Supergirl, so...
Fair.
I'm so much more excited for Blue Beetle than this, though. Like...
Barbie. Barbie after... Look, I'm totally in for Barbie has an existential crisis and has to go to the real world while it seems like the movie is completely ridiculously self-aware the entire time. Like,
should be fun.
All the shit coming from Ken, I was just like, oh, that's terrible. But the movie knows it's terrible. Like, it's using it. I love this.
It fits that Will Ferrell's in this. Like, it's that right kind of...
weird.
Goofy, and like... Okay, so a lot of the stuff Ferrell makes himself, I'm not a huge fan of, but I like Ferrell as an actor overall. Like, I don't think he's a bad actor. I just,
Yeah,
his brand of humor grates on me. So, like, this could be a good balance.
I seem to get more excited for this movie every time I see a new trailer, so I think I'm going to have to go watch the Barbie movie.
I don't think I'm going to go watch the Barbie movie, but as I said, I got the projector at home, so, like, I will still watch it on a relatively big screen.
Also, this trailer finally confirmed that Aqua's Barbie Girl is going to be part of the soundtrack, and that was a formative album for me. That was like one of the first CDs that me and my best friend owned. And so I listened to Aqua's Aquarium 5 million times.
It was formative for me, but in kind of the opposite direction. My sister and I shared a room at my mom's house, and it was her first CD. So I had a much more adversarial relationship with it.
Yeah, no, I still put that on sometimes. The entire album. I'm just
now I can acknowledge that it's a pretty good, stupid album, but like, still part of me has that like, no, I want to put on my music rage. Fucking Peacemaker's in this? John Cena?
Yeah.
And like, did you hear the story behind this?
No.
He happened to be on the set next to them or something like that, and they were like, you want to be in the Barbie movie? And he's like, I do. You were, yes.
How did you know?
You should have asked in the first place.
It's totally a John
I think he's a
Cena thing.
mermaid or something like that. Like, I've heard rants.
It's amazing.
I can't confirm that part, but I'm pretty sure it's something weird like that.
I never thought I would be all in on Cena. Turns out I'm kind of all in on Cena.
Same.
Yeah, I still don't give a shit about professional wrestling, but
honestly, I still hate him in professional wrestling, but
he's a really good comedian. His timing is impeccable.
yeah.
It's really good.
Peacemaker, just anything he wants to do after Peacemaker, I'm into it.
Oh my god, so good.
Real quick, just because I thought about this, fucking Little Mermaid was like the #1. It made so much goddamn money.
Oh, nice.
This weekend.
Made a good amount. I saw that.
And considering we've been listening to people bitch about there being a Black Mermaid for 2 years now, it's really good to see how, like...
successful it is.
Yeah. How little influence the loudest fucking people on the internet really have.
I still have no interest in seeing it, but...
Me neither, because as we talked about, Flounder looks like something out of The Devil's Asshole. Like, it's just...
Yeah, it's so bad.
That sounds like a movie
I don't...
The Devil's Asshole.
Out of The Devil's Asshole.
Rob
I
Zombie.
mostly don't want to have to look at it that long.
Fair.
It's the same reason I couldn't get into WoW. I don't like looking at that art style that long.
Fair.
And so I couldn't keep playing the game because I was like, fuck this character. I have no connection to this because I hate just staring at his backside this entire time.
Sure, but it falls under not made for me.
Yeah.
I'm still glad it did well.
Still, exactly. I completely understand why people got into WoW. Completely understand why people are probably digging Little Mermaid. Not for me. Don't want to look at it.
I did hear her sing Part of Your World, and it's what, Halle Bailey? Halle, not Barry, is kind of, it's just close enough.
Bailey sounds right.
Bailey, her voice is incredible, I will say that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
No, we're good.
Kong Skull Island. Or no, just Skull Island.
Looks fun. Looks like a good excuse to let monsters beat up on each other. I'm okay with this.
25 seconds long, so there's not too much to say here.
I hope the weird animation issues that I was seeing were just from YouTube, because it looks like some of the animated...
It looked like they were almost intentionally dropping a lot of frames and stuff.
It was hurting my eyes. Other than that, it looks great.
Had a very Saturday morning cartoon flick. Did you watch, like the Godzilla cartoon that came out after the fucking Matthew Broderick vehicle?
Yeah.
It looked like that, but more willing to actually murder.
I mean, yeah, we saw that guy die in the first few seconds of flying the helicopter.
There were a couple places where I was like, wow,
Death.
this is a Saturday morning cartoon, then just blew that person up.
Yeah. So Saturday morning cartoons.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Like when it drops, I'm curious. If it keeps going forward with the same energy that the movie did, like I'm good to go.
Kong Skull Island was so weirdly good. There was one moment where, like, I think we were seeing someone be killed or something be destroyed, and it, like, slow-mos on a woman's face and, like, really, like, wide eyes and just the expression. I was like, wow, Castlevania's had a big effect on like modern animation, hasn't it?
I was feeling the Castlevania vibes too for a little,
Especially
a few things
anything on
there.
Netflix. So,
Star Trek.
oh fuck, that's the one. I knew I was forgetting something.
I mean, I'm excited for one very specific reason, and it's the Lower Decks crossover.
That should be fun.
I am more excited for this season than I am for Ahsoka coming out.
Interesting.
I am the only one in my house where that is true, and we are all very excited about both. But I kept thinking about this like stuff that I'm like getting excited. I'm like looking over and I'm like, Tyler has not seen this show. This means fucking nothing to him.
Yeah, until Boimler
shows up. Man, those uniforms look. If you haven't seen the trailer or don't know who Boimler is, Lower Decks is crossing over two of the characters into live action.
which is nutty.
And it's Jack Quaid and
Tawny Newsome.
Thank you.
Who actually do the voices.
And you're already big fans of both of them.
Yes. I will say that's the one thing that kind of pulls me out of it a little bit is that when it's just his voice, he doesn't put on a voice. He just sounds like Jack Quaid. But when it's Boimler on screen, like, I can kind of just buy it as Boimler. But when I see him, I'm like, oh, it's Baby Huey.
Don't let the boys ruin this for you.
It won't.
But like I've been keeping an eye out for like cosplay of that uniform because the Lower Decks uniform's honestly one of my favorites, and I keep being like, these look fucking cheap, and I'm sure the people who made them did a really good job, but you know, they were making a cartoon thing, and it's just like the way it sits, and the way it color, and then watching it there, and I was like, that's what it's supposed to fucking look like. That is so good.
Are we going to end up getting a shot of the Cerritos?
It's unclear what we know of it. We're pretty sure it's episode 7 because they released the episode titles, and episode 7 is titled Those Old Scientists.
Okay.
Which was a joke they made to explain why they referred to that as the TOS era in season, I don't know, one of them. We know they end up on the Enterprise, and we know that we will get an animated Pike at some point in that.
Okay.
But I don't know any details, anything beyond.
Because I want to see the Cerritos.
I do. I really want to see the Cerritos. I'm going to think it's weird transporter accident stuff.
Because of course.
Yeah, it's either that or they spun around a star really fast. What's interesting to me beyond just the fact that like they've already been kind of hyping up how important Spock is in Strange New Worlds. Because Pike has some awareness of the future, partially his own fate, and partially, like, some of the shit that's going to happen to Spock.
Okay.
So, having them go back in time will be interesting because Pike knows about, like, 10 to 15 years in the future. Maybe up to, like, 20 or 30.
Because how far in the future are they?
About a century?
Okay.
Original series and Next Generation are 75 years apart. Roughly. Enough that that's what everyone goes with. This is 5 to 10 years before the original series. And Lower Decks is right after Nemesis, which is 15 years after the beginning of Next Gen.
Gotcha.
So, about a century?
About a century.
But, like, I'm actually really interested to see what fucking, the Lower Decks people think of Pike. Because when everyone thinks of the Enterprise, they think of Kirk.
Right.
Because, you know, Kirk.
Except probably Boimler.
Well, or Spock. But, like, I mean, how many... They've had fucking, like, 8
No, but
Kirk
like,
references just
everybody
in the
probably thinks of Kirk except Boimler, who
No,
probably
he's-
gets way nerdier than that.
He's gonna think of Robert April, the first one. Mac, do you know Star Trek at all?
Yep, I've watched all of Next Gen. I watched all the movies that came from Next Gen.
So 6 of them?
Yep, and I've watched some of like the first season.
No, 3 of them. Sorry.
Yeah, and then I've watched some of the first season of the generation before Next Gen, and I've watched
Original series?
Yep, and then I watched I forgot the series after Next Gen. I've watched the first 4 episodes.
Deep Space Nine.
There we go.
Okay. Any thoughts on... So you've not seen any of New Trek?
I think I watched that first movie with that came out. With,
Sorry, when I say new Trek, I mean anything that's been coming out on the stream services. So,
no.
like Discovery, Lower Decks.
I have not.
Oh, I know what we're going to watch next time you hang out at my house.
But
I
I'm
was gonna say,
excited.
you have some homework, then now you have to watch Lower Decks.
It all looks really good, though. I mean, it's kind of hard to mess up Star Trek if you just pay attention to what's supposed to be happening, and then you just go.
It did make me realize watching this that to some young people, the Postal Service is going to be like the oldies now.
That makes me feel.
Like, Mac, you and I sword fight together. There's 17-year-olds on that field, which is amazing. But that means that album is older than people we were talking to this week.
I'm 10 years older than some of those people. That makes me...
I remember buying the Postal... One, it's still a banger of an album, but...
I don't have anything else. I'm still just so excited to, like, Lower Decks crossover. I'm all about it.
They're really pushing to have my favorite version of the Klingons, like, visually. Because it's...
Still pretty good.
Very much like the next generation Klingons. Like, the uniform is clearly based off that. They've got some of the more head ridges. But they have some of the coloration of the original series, so it's not just black and gray. So my rainbow ass is just obsessed with it automatically. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is what Klingons look like now. I'm into it.
Okay.
Plus, it's a time-honored tradition to keep redesigning Klingons. It's happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th different version of Klingons we've seen.
Right.
Original series, the first movie,
Right.
the redesign into like the next gen era stuff.
Okay.
The Kelvin verse, the Abrams movies.
The Abrams.
The Discovery ones that kind of are based off of H.R. Geiger.
Oh, right.
And now this, which seems to be kind of a blend of as much of those as they could into one.
Fun.
It is for me.
Oh, those Klingons. That's all we have for
That's all we
trailers?
have for this time. We have other podcasts to record. We'll talk to you later, I guess. Bye. Bye.
Oops, that's not stopped. Hi, everybody. General Tyler here. If you like the show, please hit subscribe however you're listening to us right now. Also, if you could rate and review us however you're listening to us right now, or preferably over at Apple Podcasts, we would super appreciate it, as the whole world is ran on algorithms, and we want to be all up in them, getting our voice out to more places. Also, tell your friends. We always appreciate that. If you want to get in contact with us, ask us questions, give us comments, email us generalnerderypod@gmail.com. You can also contact us through our website, www.generalnerdcast.com. While you're there, check out all of our back catalog, or click the links up at the top, as we are part of the Earworm Podcast Network. Go check out all of our sister shows. We're involved with most of them, so if you already like listening to us talk, it might be in your best interest. And if you want to check out everything from the network, head over to earworm.com, EARVVYRM.com. We'd super appreciate it. Love you all. Have a good one.